Okay friends, one of the first things we need to do is safely raise and support the vehicle from under the frame. Let's get this center cover off of here. Remove all 6 of your lug nuts and remove the wheel. Now let's remove our axle nut. Remove the washer. Let's spray this area with some penetrant. Let that soak, move along. Now what we need to do is remove this area right here by removing all these push pins. There we are. Let's use an 18mm wrench on the nut and a swivel socket up here. All right, now that this is loose, let's do the lower bolt. Let's go ahead and get this bolt out right here. Now let's get under this area with a nice pry bar. Gently get this out of there. Slide this right out of here. There it is, friends. Easy peasy. Now following the axle to where it connects onto the front differential, you're going to see where there's some mounting bolts. We need to remove all of those. Now that this has been sitting for a little while, let's continue on by pushing the axle through the bearing a little bit to break it free. Now I'm just going to take a nice hammer. I'm going to bonk the axle free from the differential. All right, let's get this off of there. Bring it down through here. There we are. Now I'm going to push the axle the rest of the way out of the bearing and bring it out right through here. There it is, friends. Now let's clean off the mating surface of the differential. Of course, you want to make sure that you clean down any buildup that's on this area as well so you don't get a vibration. Next, we're going to clean up our bolt threads, and after we get those clean, let's put on a tiny bit of red thread locker. If you have access to some copper never sees, go ahead and spray it inside this port here where the axle is going to go. The next thing that you're going to want to do is pay attention to this exciter ring right here. If you go back over to your truck and you happen to notice that the wheel bearing has the actual ABS incorporated in it, go ahead and pop this right off of there. You don't want to leave this on. What this is going to do is it's going to get in the way with the ball joint. I'm going to pop ours off because our ABS is actually in the wheel bearing. Now it's going to be time to get our brand new axle inside here. I'm just going to come back inside the same exact direction that I removed it from. I'm going to line up the stub shaft of the axle with the wheel bearing and then go ahead and put it through the wheel bearing port. There we are. Now I can take the axle, bring it up here, line it up to the differential holes. We'll start in all the bolts and snug them up, then torque them to manufacturer specifications. Okay, so there's one. I'm just going to continue on doing the rest, and then we'll torque them to manufacturer specifications. Let's torque this to 58. Torqued. Now let's clean up our bolts. Okay friends, now it's going to be time to install our brand new shock absorber. Let's go ahead and start on the top bolt. Grab our washer and the nut. The next thing we need to do is start in our lower bolt. You want to pay attention to the holes right along here, make sure that they're aligned. If not, you might need to jack up your lower control arm a little bit. Put on our washer and of course our locking nut. Let's go ahead and bottom these out, and then we'll torque them to 54 foot-pounds. Now let's go ahead and put on the axle nut. We're going to tighten this up by hand so it's nice and snug, and then we'll put on the wheel, torque everything down. Now let's start on all of our lug nuts. Now let's go ahead and torque this axle nut to 103 foot-pounds. Now we're going to go ahead and torque our lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds. Now that everything's torqued, let's continue on by putting on our center cover. Go ahead and snug up all of those plastic nuts.